Pisces, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. I've been a bit under the weather, which seems to be a semi-common thing with me sometimes. I kind of get sick every now and again. That's because I currently work in a particular profession where I'm surrounded by kids, and you know how that is. I think you can imagine. So please bear with me. So yeah, this will be a reading for August the 25th to September the 13th. And we're going to see what is happening with you, Pisces. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. Feel free to further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. The link is in the description box below. Remember, I am also offering personal readings. You can also donate to the channel. And I have a website, which is mytypeoftherapy.com. So the information for all of that is in the description box below. Okay, so Pisces, let us see what is going on with you. What do you need to know for August the 25th to September the 13th? Okay, Ten of Swords. Wow, so Pisces, right away, I'm clearly seeing that you're getting over some frustration, but I sense it's more of a frustration in something that you have been trying to personally understand or overcome. It might have been a challenge, maybe it's a task of some sort, getting to know something new, a new process, or dealing with new sets of people, or certain irksome understandings that's involved in your life that you just had to mitigate the frustrations because of the pressing nature. Maybe it's a new time restraint, maybe it's deadlines, some new process it feels like you were trying to get accustomed to, and you're getting over that hurdle now. You're making a system, it's coming together, and the pain, the pull, the stretch will no longer be affecting you. I'm sensing that if you haven't hit this yet, you're going to hit it, I'm sensing, within 20 days. There will be a good flow that's developing for you. Further clarification for the Ten of Swords. Yeah, look at that. The Hierophant. This is getting the paperwork, the dotted line sign, understanding the system and how to mitigate it between varying people groups or situations, being very capable in the understanding of delegation, between cooperative understandings between varying people groups as well, or systems, or a combination of all that. This is finalization of certain agreements. Okay, the frustration of the process, whatever that is, it's about to come to a place where it's finalized and will be signed, and you'll be able to move forward. Further clarification. Yeah, I saw that coming out. The Hermit. So you have the Hierophant, which is like the external legal affairs type agendas, and then you have the wisdom of it, which is the Hermit, that internal knowing that you got this, you understand it inside and out, whatever this process or situation is, and you feel good about the journey ahead. You feel good about the agenda that's being made. You feel good about the strategy that's being agreed upon and where you're at in it. Okay. So this is the Hermit is also telling me to continue to trust your inner knowing. I sense also your psychic abilities are risen at this time, where it'll also help you navigate the dynamics of what's going on here. Okay, Pisces? So let's see what else is happening for you. Be encouraged in that part right there. That's awesome. So yeah, look, the Two of Pentacles. So once you get through this hurdle, you get to pick, choose, and refuse which you're going to start working on, what can wait, what makes more sense, and again, what could wait. You're going to be able to mitigate your time management wisely with the Two of Pentacles. I'm sensing it's all good, honestly. There's a positive on positive. It's just that you're not going to stretch yourself thin. You're putting things into a system, a process that you've already delegated and you've worked with, okay, over here. And you're just scrutinizing the next stages of the agenda right here with the Two of Pentacles. Further clarification. Yeah, the Chariot. Because you basically got, like I said, the system in place. So once you choose an understanding, you're going to move forward quite swiftly, and nothing's going to stop you in this. It is, I sense it is going to be an anchor towards the next phases of things. I sense for some of you, this is a long-term plan, a long-term process. You have basically agreed to, and you're going to do everything in your power to hit varying levels of, like segments or sections of the plan, and you're putting. It's like you're not going to allow glitz and glamour to get in your way. You're not going to allow prestige to get in your way. You're not going to allow respect to person per se. You're going to treat everybody equally, and you're going to take things as it fits in the agenda that has been set, and you're not going to waver from that. You're going straight forward. There is a long-term goal that you're going after, and you're going to delay any, or you're going to how do I put this? The short-term gratifications aren't as important then. I'll say it like that. Further clarifications. Yeah, look at that. The Seven of Wands. See, in this new agenda, in this system in which you've signed on to, whatever the case may be, there will be some people who try to jump ahead. There will be some people who try to pull you in different areas, whether that's your personal relationships, whether that's business, whether that's friends, or a combination of all of that. But you are standing your ground, and some of you are encouraged to stand your ground, as what's coming through with the Seven of Wands, because the system has already been placed. The order of the day has already been placed over here. You're not going to waver from that. You have the long-term vision in mind. Okay, you're going full throttle. It's like with the chariot, you're giving your all. Okay, you're not giving some. You're not giving partially. This is not part-time. This is not weekend. This is like 24/7, 7 days a week for an X amount of time, because you have a long-term vision in mind. Some of you, it's 1, 2, and 3 years, okay? But even in the first year, you have segments that you want to reach. You have goals that you want to reach. And you're not going to be wavered. You're not going to be pulled in any one direction. You've already laid down the law, okay? And you're going to let people know that amicably, in a really nice way, as best as can be. And there's no jumping in the line. There's no wavering in your mindset. Okay, this is how you're going through that door. That's what you're explaining to these other people, or the situations, or the invites, or whatever have you. And they can either respect your journey or not. To be very frank. Okay, you're sticking to your guns, and some of you're being suggested to stick to your guns, as in try not to allow certain emotional waves, or even other things to get you off kilter from the agenda that's already at hand. And I sense this agenda over here is not only in it's not only right over here. It's not only in an actual business, corporation, whatever project, agreement, but it's also with yourself. You've made an agreement with yourself. Let's continue on, Pisces. Yeah, look at that. What did I just say? The Eight of Swords. See, right here, I was going to say guilt. Like I said, don't let the emotion, some people's emotions, some of that. I was going to say, don't let some people guilt trip you, as it were. Okay? And right here, you see the Eight of Swords. These are other people's concerns, other people's guilt, other people's pressures they try to place on you. These are not your pressures. Okay, so when they come with and some of them could be legitimate concerns or whatever, but it's their situation to handle. Okay, you don't have to be all up in it. Okay, some people need to learn to flow and stand on their own feet, to trust themselves. You could be a good friend, a good advisor, whatever have you, but you cannot do it for them. Okay, don't be pressed down with other people's time schedules. Okay. If they want your advice or assistance, they have to work around your schedule. It's not the other way around right now. You're very focused. Your schedule is very laid out. Okay? So don't allow people to try to manipulate you, to use you, to circumvent your time in certain other ways, to guilt trip you or anything like that. Listen, you don't have to tolerate it. Okay? Pisces, you do not have to tolerate it. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself, what's important, and the agenda, the plan of action. It's going to serve you well in the long run, because that's the whole point of the plan. Further clarification. Look at that. The Three of Wands. There are sections in like the first year you're trying to hit. Okay? There are sections in the second year, in the third year. Okay? There's a long... Your Three of Wands, your ships are coming in. You see it in the distance. So you see your goal. Okay, you're planning accordingly, you're packing accordingly, you're getting ready accordingly, because you know that ship is going to come in. You know the time that you've set for yourself is going to get there eventually. That boat is going to dock on shore, and will you be ready, or will you be gallivanting? Will you allow yourself to be distracted? Okay, don't take on these people's burdens. Okay, everybody has their life to live. Yes, you can be a good friend to them and all that, but there comes times in people's lives where you really have to focus on yourself. For the clarification, yeah, look at that. The Two of Cups. You're trying to elevate yourself. You're trying to transform yourself. You're in a process of transformation. It's involving your work and your personal life, everything. There are structures being put more into place now. I said some of you have come from one foundation, now you're creating a new foundation. Okay? This is an elevation of yourself. You have to go through this period. You don't want to shake the period. Okay? You're coming from one sense of yourself to another sense of yourself. This is an elevation that's happening in you. Do not shake the road, as it were. Let's continue on, Pisces. Yeah, look at that. The Queen of Wands. Now, how this card almost got out of my hand, I felt a pull. I felt a pull when I did that. So some of you may have, maybe I saw like 1 to 2 people. It could be immediate family members or something like that, who can really tug at your heartstrings. And they may have legitimate understandings. And you may meet them halfway. Okay? Which is fine. I'm sensing that's fine. But do not take it all on. Is what's coming through. And again, I'm sensing that's like the immediate family members. Or your immediate, extremely close friends. Something like that. Like it's really a legitimate need, assistance, guidance that they need, whatever the situation is. Okay? But you don't need to put your all. You can assist them halfway. Do not threaten your flow, is what's coming through here. In the physical aspects, especially because of the Queen of Wands being in the physical realm of the passion. Okay? You're building your majesty, as it were. You're building your reputation right now. You want to be seen in a certain way. You want your hands-on, you're intermingling. Some of you are being very social at this time. Okay? You have to remember people's names. You have to remember agendas. You have to remember appointments. Okay? You have to deal with certain business acumens that require your presence. You need sleep. You need to be able to be on poise. You need to know what to say. You need to study in certain respects. Okay? You are representing. You are building your brand. Whatever the case in that regard, you know? And of course, some of you may be, I sense, you know, it's very common. Some of you may be single parents, you know? Some of you may be, you know, the older brother or the older sister. You know what I mean? Some of you may be the only breadwinner of the family or something like that, you know? Some of you may have, be newly married and you're like the only one working at this moment. You know, there's varying pressures like that. Yes, you can assist in varying dynamics, but do not overextend to the detriment of the plan. So another example that came through for me is like, and it's a very simple example, whereby, you know, if you were saving, for example, and you know you want to save X amount, right? And there's a pull at your heartstrings, like, let's take children, for example. Dad, I want pizza today. Oh, no, sorry, son. We have to, you know, save for X, Y, and Z. We have bread, peanut butter, and jelly. You understand? So yeah, you're helping, you're satisfying. It may not be exactly what they want, okay? But they're not gonna go hungry. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The Knight of Cups. I'm sensing you have to love, you have to set the precedence. You have to love on yourself. Okay? It's by the act of you giving love to yourself in such a strong and fervent way that the long term will expand into your love spilling over for everyone else, because you'll have more love and capacity to give. Okay, you're filling up your well right now. Okay, sometimes this is looked at someone approaching you, you know what I mean? But I'm sensing it more strongly of you investing into yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself first, Pisces, right now. Give to yourself. I sense you've worked too hard to get to where you are. You're establishing yourself again in certain respects. Like you've already, like I told you, you came from one foundation to another foundation. Love on yourself. Focus on yourself. Further clarification. Yeah, what did I just say? The 10 of Wands. You're building this new foundation. You just finished from one and you're going to another. This is a strong foundation that you're building. It's a lot of sweat, blood, and tears basically that went into this. The burden is almost over. Okay? You're entering another cycle, or some of you have already started another cycle, but this burden has to be put down. Okay? In order to hit all those dynamics which you envision for yourself, to get this burden down, you're following a plan of action. Okay, you follow this plan of action, you'll see that you'll be putting down that burden as time goes on, periodically. Again, I sense segments in the year. So some of you have made meticulous and routine goals throughout the year. Okay, Pisces, let's continue on. What else is happening for you? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Favor, I sense favor is coming towards you because you're really showing the universe what you want. You're really showing the universe that you're serious. If you're seeking, searching, knocking, talking about it, dreaming about it, going after it, you know, focusing on it, your actions pay towards it, you know, you are inviting so much abundance and miraculous favor in your life. Okay? And I sense if you continue in a certain routine, a certain dynamic, a certain fervor, you're going to really outshine a lot of other dynamics. And you're going to catch keen interest to some other dynamics. And that's where the favor comes in, especially the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I sense some of you, whereby you may be aiming for one thing, but because you've been so diligent, you might be offered something even bigger. Okay, I sense this is a little bit down the line. But this is the makings of success. I sense this is the making of never going back. Like you're going to be so high that you can't fall. Okay, further clarification. What did I just say? The Knight of Pentacles. Pisces, you cannot make this up. You see, Knight of Pentacles is diligence, basically one of the diligence of incarnate. Okay? Slow and steady, pacing, momentum, absolute success, continuing to build, not faltering, not falling back, always having his coffers filled, always having food, rising in esteem, rising in nobility. Okay? It's a constant, steady rise. It's a time-oriented rise. It's a paced rise. It's not like, you know, lightning fast rise. It's a constant leveling up. Okay? Favor is coming your way to complement this. The Knight of Pentacles. That's what you're aiming for right now. That's what you're becoming. Okay? Further clarification. What did I say? The Seven of Cups. You do this, Pisces, you continue on this, and you'll find that, and I sense at the end of the year for some of you, it will be at the middle of next year. Okay? But you do this, look, you will get to pick, choose, and refuse. Okay? There's so much options, so much abundance, so much opportunities that weigh in late for you. Some of you are going to be cascaded with a lot of responsibility in the near future. For some very small few of you, I sense within 3 to 6 months. But overall, a lot of you will be hit with a lot of great options and responsibilities. Okay? You're going to be very excited, and you'll be able to control the management style and the timing and all that kind of stuff. You've shown yourself approved to handle this. Okay? Because you're handling this. Okay? Especially your 2 cups here, from your old self to your new self, and elevating in it. Okay? Pisces, you cannot make this up. Let's continue on. Look at what? Elevation from elevation. The Emperor. He is basically the balanced, incarnation of absolute order, wealth, esteem, privilege, reputation, all of the kings combined. Okay? You continue on the steady understanding of the Knight of Pentacles. You will rise to become the leader in your understanding, whatever the case may be. You will hold the keys. You will dictate and create the flow. You will be part of that board. Okay, you will reach that dream, that goal, that independence. Okay, you can work if you want to work. You can take a vacation when you want to take a vacation, whatever. Okay, this is the commander of your castle, basically. Okay, this is a special, especially physical abundance in this world, and being able to get along with others and respectful ways, and in so many other ways that you I don't think you fully grasp the potentials ahead of you, Pisces. If you continue on this focus, if you continue on this sincere love affair you have for building your life. Okay, there's a lot of success waiting for you. Remember when we were over here and I told you it's going to happen around here? Okay, over here, your success is going to rise. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The Eight of Pentacles. You're going to have all of this stuff going forward from there. It's going to be goal. Okay, now I said you may not have, in like yourself in you to just, do everything yourself. Of course not. You're going to be delegating stuff like that. But when you focus on certain things, it's going to be goal. People are going to be just wanting to invest. Teammates are going to just want to come on because they know it. They know who's behind the wheel. Okay, things will be easier for you to start. Things will be easier for you to push. Okay, you won't have to get like referral letters or something. Your name will be known. Okay, you will be giving those contracts just because of your esteem. Your reputation precedes you. Okay, and you're gonna be excited what you want to do. Okay, and the developments of it. You will have so much more stuff to do. You won't even know. You will not lack, is what I'm trying to say. You will not lack for work. You will not lack for time. Okay, you will be commander of your time. Further clarification. Yeah, what did I say? The Nine of Cups. This is a particular type of freedom that you are going after. Some of you are definitely going to get this, I sense, at the 3rd year mark. Okay, there's this climbing happening here. A lot of you are going to hit it in the mid-year mark of next year. Okay, but this is the diligence. In fact, this reading seems to be an encouragement to you, Pisces. You know what you're doing. Keep the focus. Okay, maybe some of you are going in the next 20 days or so. You're going to be going through certain things that may test your focus, may test your patience, may try to pull you in different directions. And I'm here to tell you from this, keep the focus. Okay, this may be a critical juncture. This may be a critical time in your path where you're really being looked at, scrutinized, tested. Okay, certain approvals come away, especially over here, just to set that stuff up. Okay. But you be diligent and your wishes will be granted. Nine of Cups. It is promised for you. Okay? Nine of Cups. You are going to get your wish fulfillment. You freedom that you want. Okay? Some of you may be going through a trial period or something like that. I don't know. I'm reading for too many of you. Okay? But whatever this is the developments of your rise. The next foundations of things. With a lot of cards are saying, yeah, look at that. The King of Wands. Again, with the freedom type energy. This is someone who could come up, delegate how he wants his kingdom. This is you. You can choose that house. Okay? You can choose the area that you want to live. You can throw those parties if you want. You will be invited to varying things. You may be invited to a lot of things you don't even know the people, but you're invited just because of your name. Okay? When you speak, people will listen. Okay? When you act, people will appreciate. Okay? This is confidence in yourself. You're going to be right here. You're going to be looking good. You're going to be smelling good. You're going to be wearing good things. Okay? You're going to be kind of wanted in so many directions. Okay? Your acumen, your presence, everything is just. It's like it's a substantial glow up. I'll say it like that is what's coming through. Okay? This is leisure. This is no care in the world that bothers you. Okay? This is, if you want to act, you can act. If you don't want to act, that's fine. Everything's running well. Everything's looking good. Okay? You're thinking well. Your health is very well. Okay? Your family and relationships with the King of Wands, everything around you is very well. Okay, it's flowing. It has that signature of, wow, this is your life. You were diligent and you made it, and it formed how you envisioned it and more. Further clarification. What did I say? The Death card. Transformation. Total transformation. Okay? The Death card is the old life dying, new life beginning. And you're going to hit this later on down here. Okay? Nothing to be the same. Okay? Right now you're going through the next transformation, yes. And when you get here, like I said, your world is going to be wow. Okay? Death card. New life. This is almost hitting the next cycle. Okay? And again, I told you, I feel this is more so speaking to Pisces who have that plan of action of the next 3 months, 1 year, 2 years, and 3 years. Okay? There's segments in these years. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The Five of Wands. What's coming through here is that when you hit this new life, for lack of better words, there might be a little bit of haters, okay? But pay them no mind. Also, what's coming through is do not struggle with your success. Okay? You deserve this success. Okay? When you get here, you deserve this. Okay, Pisces? Don't feel guilty about it. You deserve it. Spirits are taking another card. Look at that. The Eight of Cups. You are leaving stresses behind. You're focused. You didn't know how this journey is going to end, but it's going to end gloriously. The Eight of Cups, this person, he's leaving that stressful life behind. He's not going back. He's going forward. He's going to do everything he can. Okay? That's what you're doing, Pisces. Stay diligent. Stay determined. Okay? Let's see what the angel messages have to say for this entire thing. Yeah, look at that. What did I just say? The Three of Pentacles. Stay vigilant, stay diligent, stay determined. Work with those who will work with you. You're fashioning something very unique, very strong. It will stand the test of time. Only you can do this. Further clarification. Look at that. The Page of Swords. This is literally starting out in the intellectual mind, especially making that strategy. Okay, listening and acting. You're right here, right over here. Okay, this is you're good, Pisces. You have a plan of action. You have the advice that goes with it. You can do this, Pisces. I really wish you all the success in the world and beyond. Yeah, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, everything that was said in the intro. I wish you all the best. Bye.